what's up guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that's coming up for this truck, and also I wanted to do a video on 5 things I love about my Zr2 S10. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, you know, when I got this truck it was stock, so I knew I was going to mod it. I knew I was going to do some stuff to it, but I didn't know I was going to take it this far, obviously. It started out as a daily driver and it kind of snowballed into this, but you know, along the way there has been a few issues with it, and there is one that I will be going over, of course, in another video. But there are 5 things that I absolutely love about this truck. So one of the first things right off the bat that I've started to love about these trucks just in general, but it's kind of an easy, you know, thing that you would normally, it's something that all ZR2s have this, but it's something I love about them, and it's the suspension. So right off the bat, you know, you're getting that 3-inch lift. Basically it's a 2.5-inch 3-inch lift, but on my truck it's a little more than that, just because we did crank the torsion bars on this truck, so that did help it out a little bit. And it definitely did give it more ground clearance and stuff. So that was one of the first things right off the bat that sold me on the truck, was the suspension. Automatically had the lift, and that was just a huge advantage to me because, well, it's just the labor intense of actually putting one on, and then you can buy one with it on their stock. So it's kind of like one of the big perks about having a ZR2 is you don't have to lift it. I mean, it helps, don't get me wrong. If you do more lift, obviously it's better than the stock one, but for a daily driver and for some light off-roading, the truck in its natural sort of stock form with, you know, a torsion crank, or maybe a even just a lift block in the back and a torsion crank, and then, you know, you can do the control arms with super lift and boost you about 2 inches of lift in the front and 2 inches of lift in the back, and that would definitely help this truck out a little bit. But right off the bat, you know, the suspension would have to be number one. My favorite thing about this truck is the suspension. Second thing that I love about this truck, the good old 4.3. That they came standard with has kind of become, some people love it and some people hate it. I don't think many people are going to hate it, but I would say, you know, it is a wee bit underpowered. You know, they have, I think it's around 210 or so horsepower, and the torque's probably 240, 250. But I'm getting 16.5, 17 miles to the gallon in a truck that's got a lift and mud tires on it. So if you go full size, you're not going to get that kind of mileage. Unless it's like a stock Silverado, you know, you might get somewhere near that kind of a fuel mileage. But you know, the only thing I've really done under here is just added the K&N drop-in filter. This thing is literally bone stock, but that's soon to change. But this is also the second thing I love about this truck, is the reliability of these engines. Several of these trucks that you see, most of them are running around with, you know, well over 100,000, sometimes 200,000 miles on them. And that's pretty impressive. You know, this is a 2000 model truck that looks almost brand new. You know, the engine bay was a little dirty. I'll have to say it's a daily driver, so it's not going to be perfect. But you know, overall, I'm really pleased with the 4.3, and that's one of the things I actually love about this truck is because it has such a reliable engine, and it's so good for a daily driver. You know, the fuel mileage obviously could be a little better, but it's one thing to love about the truck when it comes stock with an engine that's easy to work on, parts are affordable, and you know, everything's on the shelf. I don't have to go to the dealer and try to buy something. I don't have to try and order parts, you know, special order or anything. It's essentially a 5.7, just a small block Chevy with the back 2 cylinders chopped off. It's literally what it is. It's almost the same exact thing, of course, just 2 cylinders missing. So it's kind of nice that, you know, to have that option. And also, if you'll remember the muscle truck, if you've seen in some other videos, it used to have a 4.3 liter V6 in it as well. And what I ended up doing was taking that engine out, and it's sitting on a stand right now. So that's another reason why I bought this truck, was because I have a backup engine that'll bolt right in this truck. Of course, it's a later model engine, so it's, of course, got the TBI on top, but you could take the top end off of this engine and set it on that engine, and I have a long block basically ready to go with 30-some thousand miles on it. We pulled it out after about 30,000 and went to a V8 after the rebuild. So, you know, having a backup engine is pretty nice, and that's something to love about it, because I don't have to worry. If this thing grenades tomorrow, I got a 30 over 4.3 with an Airson cam, Edelbrock intake, everything just sitting there on a shelf waiting to go. So that's one thing to love about it, but it is pretty reliable. And the 4.3 that was in the gray truck had 310 or 315,000 miles on it when we pulled it. And it was still running good. There was nothing wrong with it. We literally just rebuilt it because it was going to be a daily for me, and Dad wanted to teach me something, so he said, let's rebuild this engine. It does have some miles on it. So, you know, we did end up rebuilding that engine. And of course, that is the number 2 thing on the list that I love about the truck is that good old reliable 4.3. Alright, so the third thing that I also really like about these trucks is, this is kind of just, all of them are kind of universal, but they're all kind of universal. That's what's cool. You know, you can kind of do anything with an S10 in general or a Zr2. I mean, it's a universal truck. You can take these trucks, of course, the S10, if it's a 4-wheel drive, you can lift it and do some crazy stuff with it. It's the 2-wheel drive, you can slam it, just kind of like my little 93 S10 you guys seen. So it's really universal. I mean, you can V8 swap it, you know, you can daily drive it. The sky's kind of the limit with these trucks at what you can do with them, and that's one thing that I love about them. You know, it's easy to work on, or easy to find, easy to maintain, they're cheap, and you know, I picked this thing up for $7,800 and it was absolutely perfect. Had 92,000 miles on it. I don't know if you can tell, but that paint is almost near flawless on this thing, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, being on a universal level, that's why I really like these trucks. But I just feel like the S10 is one of the most universal trucks you can buy for the money. You can LS swap it, lift it, lower it, anything you want to do. And that's why I recommend anyone that's getting into the truck game, that wants a starter truck that you can pick up and drive and modify as you go. You know, first gen S10s are really hard to find, like the 93 I've got, but they're easy to work on, and parts are pretty readily available. But as far as finding OEM parts in a junkyard, you're not going to find a first gen S10 in a junkyard. They're pretty much gone. This one's kind of considered, if you want to call it a third gen, I'll call it a third gen, because this truck is the later years of the S10, and the second gen had sort of like a squared off headlight, where this has like a 2-piece rounded thing. The other was kind of like a 1-piece squared sealed beam glass light. Sort of the last years of the first gen, but they carried over the front end and put it into the kind of the rounded body style. So, you know, like I said though, it's a universal truck. You gotta love them for that. The interior is actually pretty good. So, this is one of the things I love about this truck. Okay, I understand not all ZR2s are going to have leather, and not all of them are going to be, you know, decked out or whatever, but this truck here, one reason that I love it is the interior in it. Keep in mind this truck has 100-some thousand miles on it. That interior is perfect. The seat's perfect. The dash is mint. It's not cracked. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Nothing's out of place. It's pretty awesome. You know, that's one thing to love about a truck, is to get in it and have the creature comforts, you know. And of course I've got a Bluetooth device rigged up underneath the dash here. You can see it down here flashing. And it's kind of has the appearance of a stock, you know, factory radio. But you've got all this extra room with the inside of these trucks, you know. That's what I love about the X-Cab. You guys probably did not get a chance to see the sub that I was telling you about earlier. This is a pretty neat little sub. Came with the truck when I bought it, which was kind of a shocker. I didn't really expect this one. But so the crew cab part is something else to love, you know, with the inside. I mean, the single cabs are really tight, and I don't mind the look of the crew cab, and it's really helpful because I keep the toolbox back here and headlight covers and, you know, just some randomness. But it gives you a little extra room to put a slim sub. So this is an 8-inch Pro Wedge JL audio. It's driven by Kenwood 200 watt amp over there mounted, and all the wiring's tucked real nice and it's hidden so you don't see anything. But yeah, that's another thing I really like about the ZR2s. You know, if you get a premium model like this, it's getting one that has really good interior, and that's something you're not going to see a lot of. So the final thing that I love about the Zr2 S10, the Fender Flares from the factory. And these things are tough. I mean, they're not flexible. They're like super hard plastic. I'm assuming it's some form of a plastic because it was able to trim. I'm sure it's an ABS plastic of some sort, like an injection mold, but it's really tough. This stuff holds up, and it does a really good job of protecting the bottom of your door on down the back of the truck. But it's pretty awesome. It really does protect the paint. Even at the bottom of the door, the paint's in really good shape. And these wheels, I love these wheels, but man, those flares definitely help you out a lot. Those are the 5 things that I really enjoy about the truck. Of course, leave a comment below. Tell me some of the things that you love about your ZR2. What's some of the things that you changed on your truck that made it to where it became a completely different truck to you, that made it stand out, that you know. Another thing that I really do love is when you pull up to a gas station and somebody says, "Hey man, you know, that's an awesome looking truck." It's like, wow, this thing started out stock. This was something that people just didn't even think about looking at going down the road. You know, a purist would look and say, "Oh yeah, that's a ZR2." Most people, you know, if you're really into S10s, you'd know, but these are people that's just normal everyday people just walking around. "Hey man, that's a sweet looking truck." You know, it's kind of cool to get that kind of reaction out of people every now and then. Of course, there is some negativity about this little roof rack. That's another thing that I really like about it, but I've gotten some negativity about it, and I know people say, "Oh, it sits up too high." Okay, well, I haven't had to drill into anything. You know, and that's one of the other things I love about this truck is having a roof rack. Another great thing that I've added. But I didn't have to drill for this. And you guys will see in a video coming up why I did choose a roof rack and some of the things that it allows you to do as far as putting things on it. I'm not going to reveal what I'm going to do, but you will see that in a video coming out this weekend. I do have more mods on the way. They left the facility yesterday, so I'm hoping they'll be here Friday, and the package is scheduled to deliver by the end of the day Friday. So I'm going to bring you guys an upload on that, and I'll do a how-to video. I'm not going to reveal what it is, so you're going to have to stay tuned to see what the mod is. But it's something that I think if you're going off-road or if you're going to daily drive the truck, if you go down some back roads and things, it's going to come in handy. So you want to stick around. You definitely want to wait and watch the video coming up this weekend. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this gives you a better perspective of the 5 things that I love about the S10s and the ZR2s in specific. Stay tuned though, and be sure and smash that subscribe button while you're there. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and we're so close, guys, okay? So please smash that like button and subscribe. Just click right here. Thanks for watching. I'm out.